YouTube, back at it again. Man, we here. Coach CJ Dynasty, man. We done took over the helm of Alabama since they week 1 loss against Florida State. And ever since then, belt the ass chat. Look at the schedule. Belt the ass chat. Ever since then, belt the ass chat. These niggas can't fuck with us. Hold up. Let me go to team schedule. My fault. Niggas can't fuck with us. Come on now. They lost. That's not the real score. We had to, come in, force the win for Florida State. Next week, 64-9, belt the ass. Wisconsin, 49-3, belt the ass. Then we had a bye week, something slight. Now we taking on Georgia, man. Ranked number 10, 2-1, just like us. But they're on 1 in the conference. I really should see who they lost to, but fuck it, I really don't care. I really don't care. Let's take a look at the top stories. Buffalo, Mike linebacker, 9 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, some shit. That shit weak. Damn, Tennessee receiver, Mike Matthews. That's who probably beat Georgia, Tennessee. 16 catches, 164 yards, 3 tutties. Oh my God. Florida falls to Miami, 31-27. Okay, they dropping. Oregon versus Penn State is playing this week. Game of the year, they're thinking. Nah, gang. Actually, it might be the game of the year because all our games, chat, gonna be belt the ass. Belt the ass, belt the ass, belt the ass.
These two teams have been staggered
championship
programs. And when they look at their schedules, there are a lot of big games. But they know
yes, sir.
They're going to have to go right through each other. And the dogs
we're not worried about this shit, man.
Have a national
fuck them pussy ass dogs, man.
mentality.
Them pussy ass dogs, man. Fuck them dogs, man.
Between the hedges,
I ain't worried about these
Georgia
niggas.
and Sanford
Look at that,
Stadium,
poise, chat. I got my team poised. We ready to put belt the ass.
Taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
And we got ball first, 77.
Likely to kick it deep
Barely
to
a
get
win out
things
there.
started.
We gonna need this.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Alabama's offense
Simpson
will
went
take
crazy
the
last
field
week.
first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because
gotta establish this run game.
Let
me see how these niggas move.
Very dynamic
Ranked number 4,
individuals playing
Pulse.
on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take
that
my
shit.
shots and give my guy an
They been having a hell of a season
both of
too.
these guys, they've
Under us.
proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They
Turning it on.
Ooh.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down.
We're going to run until they stop it, Ted.
Year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Boring.
Oh my will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He wants to go deep.
Let's go, Bernard.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah,
come on,
it's
real
not about
quick,
the
Chad.
X's and the O's.
Quiet that
It's about the Jimmys
crowd
and the
down
Joes,
real
and
quick.
when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust
take
you,
it.
I'm fine.
I'll take 10.
Now he's
I'll take 10.
all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And he was was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They putting that boom boom pile on the nigga, man.
It's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Good shit.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you. And that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
One of them niggas, bro.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise.
All right, Ryan. Come on, this your touch right here. This your touch right here. This your touch right here. This your touch right here, Ryan. It's your touch right here, Ryan.
They grabbed the early lead.
Huh? Fuck wrong with these niggas, man. It's your touch right there, Ryan.
Playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored the touchdown. That was big time.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback.
I better need that shit, boy.
To the 25-yard line.
You finna put belt the ass.
So Georgia's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Swings it out to his running back. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there.
Oh, my
God. It's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help them the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain. And having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. On target over the
Why is that nigga so open?
Touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking for a physical attack.
No.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams.
Grab hold.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's third and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on fourth. You don't have to.
Good shit.
The defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense did a good job stringing that
Ben don't
play
break,
along,
D.
and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Wrap up, boy.
After a pickup of 2, they'll mark it at the 8.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body
Good
guys
save.
that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Damn.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He's going for the big play.
Damn! Paul Mintz!
Running free.
Paul Mintz!
He's at the 20. And
Paul
he's
Mintz
running
said-
the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
Little as fuck out here,
This
man.
offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home
Give
run
me a fucking
hitters.
replay,
They
man.
score
Fuck gotta do,
fast.
put it in
They
gun
don't
titles
need
or
10
something?
plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've
Hey.
got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Bro, they trying to press, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Ryan is not the only option on this team, man. Ryan is not the only option on this team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3.
You took the heart out their chest, chat.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Simpson balling out, man. No cap.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. These little games
Good shit.
can start
Good wrap
to
up,
add
bud.
up as he gets it
showing
up
out,
to
man.
the 34. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Sad.
Off play action.
Oh my.
Grab near the sticks. It's
Good
Frazier.
shit.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short
Danny got
gain.
hurt too.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat.
Good shit,
And
Overton.
defense picks up a
Well,
sack,
that wasn't even Overton.
getting the
Lawson, good
quarterback
shit,
down
boy.
at the 44.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh my God.
Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. Really nice job to convert that 3rd
Look at
down,
that
and
play
they've
call.
got it at the 33. Georgia going back to work with another first down.
Someone's telling me to get on the safety though.
Looking for space, it's Frazier. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10, first and goal from the 8.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers and the second level of the defense to help make that completion.
Good shit, Jefferson.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that's now their third sack of the game.
This
is
DU.
one of the
Fuck
best
you talking about, the whole defense,
entire
nigga.
country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quarterback moving. And now
Good shit.
on the ground at the 3-yard line.
Really
Boy,
nice
better
job
stop
by the
running,
defense
boy.
that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting
don't
out
break
the field
defense.
just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Finds his tight end.
Little ass nigga.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
Oh, my God.
He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in on the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
But Simpson is out here dotting shit, boy. Dotting
we
shit.
have the early
Dotting
makings
nines
of
across
a
the 19s, man.
quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
I mean, looking pretty much the same. He got a higher completion percentage than me, but I got 2 tutties. No picks.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on second and goal. They'll give it to the back.
Damn.
He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw at Simpson. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Fine.
Good. to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Catch in the middle, it's Bell. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone.
I couldn't jump.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in bounds because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Here comes that Alabama offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They booted away. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Stockton.
Good shit.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Breaks into the open.
Good run, James.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line.
Jam to the apartments. Jam to the apartments.
And they're
Jam to the fucking apartments,
that way to the 42-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Makes the grab. It's Horton. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Miller with the ball. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play-action fake. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
At first.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bernard. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
And
he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You could tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. Fourth down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there. I don't feel comfortable with.
They got pushed all the damn it.
Pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big fourth down conversion.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Simpson just went down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for
Bernard for the tutty.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Bruce Riggs will return soon. Austin Mack. No, we're going to keep Austin Mack in.
Make plays and spread the football around, but I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington
Ohio
is
State,
trailing right
7-0
now.
against Washington.
I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. We'll circle.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Good shit.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton.
Ooh.
Grab near the marker, it's Branch. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back.
Good shit.
Pick up 1, it brings up 2nd and 9. This rivalry might not be as bitter for Alabama as the ones against Auburn or Tennessee, or for Georgia, the ones against Florida or Georgia Tech. But when Alabama and Georgia have met over the past decade or so,
oh my God.
no matchup has been more impactful across the SEC or college football.
Oh, there's no doubt. Georgia's had a Bama problem. I mean, they've kind of had their number. Obviously got over the hurdle for the national championship, but some great teams that have been held back because Alabama's dominance. This is a big rivalry. This is a huge day for the Dogs.
He's loose on the right.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. trading in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. We've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
A 1st down run in
Good
the red
shit.
zone. That is a big win for this
They phrased it
defense
down
as
for
they
UGA.
were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Stockton.
Good shit.
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And here's way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Alabama pushing the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Extending the play. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock.
That's a
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. All the way down to the 25.
Need that field goal, Chad. Fuck wrong they at, man.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses.
They got the yards, but they're not putting up the tutties.
Every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
It's interesting. If I'm the defense, I've got the lead. They've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll go back to the ground.
Damn.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Dogs
Pressure,
come to
pressure.
the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Flushed out of the pocket.
Fuck.
Move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Good shit.
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. That's reeled in. It's Branch.
Good shit, Brown.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to pass. Got it behind the line.
Good shit.
He's
You're not going for that weak-ass
screen
screen shit.
by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line.
Let's go, Adams. Let's go, Adams.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give is to Miller. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Good run, Matt.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mack. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw.
Good shit, Horton. Good shit.
Tie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Where that fucking belt at, man?
How efficient have they been as they
Where that fucking
extend
belt
this
at,
lead
man?
here in week 5? These two guys, they just shared
Austin
a
Matt with
glance,
2
and they
tutties this
knew
game.
exactly
Coming in
what
for
to do, David.
our injured
And how many
Simpson.
times
He
do
got
we
some
hear
bruised
that?
ribs.
The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top.
All 3 of our
by
receivers
18.
got tutties this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to San Jose State.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
Good shit.
Developments in
Overton
this
with a
one.
sack.
We've got you
He got
covered
7
with the
sacks
best
this game,
studio
check.
team in the business, gentlemen.
And how
They
about
literally
that
have
one?
no
Kevin
answer
will
for
be
us.
keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Not much
Good way to fill that hole,
running room there
Green.
thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down.
Give me that.
Picked off and another empty drive. bulldozes his way through. And they'll close in on him after a good return
Stop
on the
throwing
interception.
my way. This is a no fucking fly zone. Did I tell these niggas? Didn't I tell these
They're
niggas,
playing
bro?
their nickel now. They've got extra
Give me that
DBs
fucking
on the
belt.
field. Those
Belt,
windows are going to
belt,
open and close
belt,
really quickly. I
that
think
blicky,
that time the
stupid
quarterback
ass.
got
Boy,
a
what
little
that?
too
Give me.
greedy trying to
Do I
fit
gotta
that
put it in
football
gun
a small
titles or
window.
something?
He did, and I like
Do I
the
gotta put it in
zone
gun
coverage
titles?
too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. To throw, it's Mack. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh my!
And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making the play, forcing the incompletion.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side.
Slight.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
Our D-line is putting in work this game, Chad.
There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a... He hurls one deep down the
this
left
nigga
side.
high. He caught that? Oh, I'm finna say.
The ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I'm finna say, niggas is disrespectful.
Now the play fake. Fires to...
Give me that.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver?
That shit
and, of course,
crazy.
he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to...
Brown, how you get cooked like that?
He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
How is he getting, like...
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Bernard.
Good boy, what? Good audible, boy.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space.
Good cut up.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Horton.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
I love that
They
play,
cannot
and I
fuck
love
with
the
us,
timing
bro.
of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver.
Niggas finna start fairing us like we Nick Saban out here, man.
Because of the timing, he was able
Little
to
ass nigga.
outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Mack. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
Good shit, boy.
And he had just enough to will that one home. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They
50
keep
ball,
pushing
man.
that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points.
What you mean it's not
Defense
panic
hasn't
mode
played
yet,
great.
right?
I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up.
No.
This thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Branch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Georgia sends out the punt team.
These boys better play with some urgency, chat.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal. There he goes.
Good cut up.
Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
Turn that true clock on. Gotta take some time off this clock, man.
This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
We're gonna take this shit to the half, man. To the 4th, man. Put no fours up, man. Put fours in the chat, man.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
He's still competing with Todd. Like, what? Todd Stetson cooking up on niggas, man. Even though he hurt, he didn't play the whole 2nd half.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight
It did
they
say
got
severe. I
left
just
in
hope
them.
he can play the next game.
After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Mack.
Good hold on. Good hold on to that fucking ball, boy.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. This time they'll go to the running game.
Damn.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire.
Oh, I threw a bullet.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
Turning it on! Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
He makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, they're after him.
Yes, sir. Don't know what the fuck to do, Chad.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He wants to throw it again. Here comes
We on that. We on that shit, man.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll move the tight end. On fourth down, going to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Good shit.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might as well give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats?
I definitely like Young more than I like Washington.
Impose our will. That's what this offense right now
as
is
a
trying
backup.
to do.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Good catch.
Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple
Tell their ass
of
it's
minutes
not
away
fucking
from
meant to be,
putting one
man.
in the win column. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. It's Young.
Good shit,
He's
Young.
got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun. Touchdown, And the beatdown has ensued.
Yo, fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch, yo. Fuck these little niggas, man. I told you these niggas got these little bitty ass puppy ass dogs, man.
On the points we've seen in big moments in this
Richard
game.
Young,
They have been
sophomore,
able to
came
step
in the
up
last 2
and
drives and put belt
deliver,
the ass.
particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's Bell. Can't get him to the ground. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. These corners backing off a bit. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped and incomplete.
GG's, dubs in the motherfucking chat. They had no fucking answer for our D-line. They probably had 35 sacks this game on some wild shit. Jan Miller, 26 rushing attempts, 1 TD, 153 rushing yards. He had a receiving touchdown, not a rushing touchdown. Cooking up. Ty Simpson got hurt. Austin Mack finished the game. He had like 3 tutties or so.
This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future. And they
Belt
made a
ass.
statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a
I only went up 10. Come on, man. Advancing this next week. That was really a belt that was really a walk the dog lesson. We was out there walking like a dog, bitch. We was walking the nigga like a dog, bro. Fuck wrong with these niggas. Pause. 3-1 on the season. Overton, SEC player of the fucking week. 3 sacks, 4 tackles for a loss, 4 tackles total, 5 tackles for a loss type shit. I'm high as hell. My fault, chat. Jan Miller, SEC offensive player of the week. 5 yards per carry. I mean, doing his thizzle. Next video, we taking on Vanderbilt 4-1. We're gonna hit on the recruiting. We're gonna check out the Heisman watch, etc. Till then, chat.